Hey guys, and welcome back to Gregtech New Horizons. So we were working on our ore processing system last episode. I have been doing a little bit of cleanup around this area. I installed a fancy new 82 subnet to hold all of the outputs, and I've been working on adding some more filters to this thing, and trying to get to a point where we can empty these chests, which I think we're now arrived at. Also, this was our old output chest, so this is all the finished products. Let's empty it all out. All of this should end up in our AE system here. And we also have the contents of this hooked up to our mainnet, so if we come over here to our main terminals, we can see that gold dust is being imported, which is going into this subnet here. We have some drives back here, and we have some drawers for some other items we need to filter out along the process. So let's see if by the end of this episode we can have all these chests cleared. I don't know what the processing time is going to be, but yeah, let's begin. So these two chests here are the inputs. Eventually we'll switch them out with ender chests, and we can have these automatically hooked up to our miners. So yeah, I think we can just dump everything by now. I'm sure I've got everything filtered in these chests, although it's very likely I've missed something or we need to change some sort of process. Even all the small and tiny dust, we should be able to handle all this now. Oh boy, this is satisfying, just being able to put everything in these chests. I hope everything does actually fit in these drives. We only have 4 16Ks, which we got from a quest reward. It's very likely we'll have to craft some more of those things. You know, the only thing I didn't filter yet is actually redstone. And I think the route for the redstone we want to take is for rare earth. So we need to filter this inside the ore washers. Now I think we can dump everything. Okay, I think this is just about all we can fit in the input chest for now. We'll come back and do the rest later on. So what is going to be the plan for today? Well, I think today is going to be the episode of upgrades. We have a lot of machines here which have very exposed cables. All of these conduits here. Oops. We have a lot of places here with exposed conduits and very loud machines. The thing is, to make the facades we need conduit binder, which takes a chemical bath, molten rubber, binder composite. You need to pulverize CF powder, which is stone dust, quartz sand, clay dust, calcite dust. We also don't currently have any way to auto-craft just regular crafting recipes, so it's about time we pick up at least one of these molecular assemblers. I still can't get my head around the fact that these take EV assembling machines each. Absolute madness. Since we can't really afford too many right now, we're going to place it right here. Wow, that looks silly on its own, but it's all we have for now. At least now we can add a recipe for CF powder. Among other things, of course. And we are missing literally everything for this. Great. We'll also need here a chemical bath. Give this a filter for molten rubber, which we should be producing automatically. Also recipe for the binder composite, which is just in the macerator. We're literally doing all of this just so that we can make conduit facades. Worth it? I don't know. Hey, at least we get a ton of this binder. Finally, we can go around hiding all of our conduits. We don't have enough. Yeah, this stuff takes a while to craft. Alright, I got most of the place tidied up. It's starting to feel a little bit better walking around here now. I went over to just double check our ore processing system here, and this is something I definitely didn't account for. Somehow all of the ores ended up in here. And I think the reason for that is because we loaded this with way too many resources at once. In reality, we're not going to get that amount of quantity from the miners. But basically, there's not enough storage space here for the machines to keep up. And because there's nowhere else for it to go, it just ended up in the AE system. This is where the inserts of all the machines go to, on the lowest priority on the network. If we move this back a block, this storage bus here allows our main system to read the contents of the subnet. This will also have to get moved. So if we put this here and then add another type filter on, we can filter this for ores, except we want to invert the filter here, which I think will mean it will take everything except for the ores. We need to put our, not there, put our storage bus back on the interface. And we want this on extract only. We need to give the subnet some power again, so we can use a quartz fiber. And a conduit should power all of this on again. Okay, so now let's test. Let's take out all of the barite ore. And actually, let's just That probably wasn't well, I guess we've already disconnected it here. So it shouldn't have anywhere to go, right? Yes, so that means it doesn't end up back in the AE system. So continuing on our theme of upgrades, we should address this sign here that's been here since last episode. We're going to need an MV extractor. Just missing the circuits. The extractor needs to go right here. Yeah, above the sugar here. We need to extend along our power cable. Another thing that we have to do here is insert from this interface, or any interface really, and we want to request our sugar beets, which we're growing here with this singular seed up at our farm. We need to actually get the seed leveling going again. I kinda turned this off since I was so preoccupied with the ore processing earlier on. Oh, and we got a new crop here. I've never seen this thing before. An onion. I don't think we need onions, to be honest. Maybe later on though. It looks like we need it for ultimate stew. We're not gonna worry about this though. This is for Infinity Catalyst, for Infinity Ink. Oh boy. We don't look at that stuff right now. Anyways, we want to filter in the sugar beets into the extractor. So the extractor extracts the sugar beets into sugar, and we electrolyze for oxygen and carbon here. Another thing we're going to fix today is our production of rubber. We still use rubber to coat some of the lower tier of cable. In fact, quite a lot of the cable is coated still in rubber rather than the silicon rubber. Wait, are those LV machines? Yeah, I think they're LV. We will need an LV centrifuge. We'll also take an overflow valve and a super tank. So what we need to do over here is import raw rubber dust, which is going to come in the form of sticky resin from our farm. This comes from the output of the stick reed. We will actually replace this drawer above, replace with a centrifuge, set the item filter above this. Okay, are you getting sticky resin? Yes, we need to give this some power. I guess these weren't LV machines. I was so confident they were. And we got a whole lot of pollution, look at this. Oh, our first explosion. It took a while, but it happened. Okay, nothing to see here. Next thing I want to fix is this carbon drawer. It appears to be full, and I really don't want to be voiding carbon. We need it in quite large quantities sometimes. First of all, we're going to put a storage bus on this, assuming we have the channels for it. This is taking its time. Oh, there we go. I would also like to give the drawer an upgrade, but I mean, look at this for a recipe, right? These are emerald plates, titanium plates. Drawer upgrade needs a piston and a drawer. Piston needs a piston plate and a piston block, which needs a fence and an oak plank, which is cut from the slab. The fence is made like this. The piston block is made with small wrought iron gear and redstone, and also a piece of cobblestone. At least we have applied energistics for this. It's going to cost a lot of patterns, but I mean, we can auto-craft these if we have glowstone. We can auto-craft these. Okay, we can finally auto-craft pistons. And our drawer upgrades. You go on here. Okay, so moving on for today, I would like to expand out our platinum system here. This has actually been working really nicely for us, and I think it's good enough for us to progress with. The only problem is we don't have the input items for this, which is platinum metallic powder dust. This is what gets this whole system going, and will output us platinum along with the byproducts of platinum residue dust, and also palladium enriched ammonia. Both of those materials we have to process further in this whole quest line here, which we'll be getting to soon enough. That'll be fun. This quest line ultimately gives us palladium, which is the LUV component, osmiridium, iridium, and ruridite. So it's very essential we tackle this, but first of all, the platinum. Since our miner is still, I think, hard at work on Phobos, I did go to refuel that thing between episodes. It may have just finished though. Yeah, we're up to like 5 chests worth. Either way, I think we're going to build another ore drilling plant for this. Unless we can maybe go for tier 2. No, this is too much tungsten steel. Yeah, this this is not going to happen. Okay, we're going to go build another tier 1. The tier 2 recipe uses the tier 1 anyway to upgrade, so it's okay. We're going to build another tier 1. But before I go and build that thing, I would like to continue with our theme of upgrades. Since we're going to be visiting other planets, I think we should upgrade our oxygen tanks. Right now we have 1 medium and the rest are all light. I think we have a bunch of spares in here. But we're going to upgrade to the large tank. There is one machine we haven't used for a while, which is required in order to get these tanks. I'm hoping this thing still actually works, and we have a bunch of ITNT left over. Thank goodness, because we don't have automation for this anymore. Oh, it does work. Are you done? I think so. We got our compressed dash. Craft this with 2 large tungsten steel fluid cells and an oxygen pipe. Oh, look at that. It even comes with some oxygen in it. Interesting. Oh, and of course we missed the quest for this. We didn't we didn't pick up the fluid cells. Before we visit anywhere new though, we do have to take a really quick trip back to Mars. We get the balloon again. Let's see how far we bounce. Okay, now that we've made it here, we are looking for the dungeon, which we have cleared out. Somewhere in this dungeon, was it here that I dug? Yeah, this is what we're looking for. We need some of this bacterial sludge. I'm gonna grab a few buckets while we're here. Okay, how do we get out of here? I don't remember the way. You know me with directions. That was really all we went for on Mars, but I would like to use that to make the Spectre key. We need Spectre iron, which is... oh, this is made in the blast furnace. Then we need an EV assembler, which should be in our clean room. Titanium rod, Spectre iron. Very slow recipe. But we can pick up our Spectre key. A few of you guys have actually suggested this thing, and I think it's a great idea. Oh, there's a quest as well. But basically what we're going to be doing here is putting the assembling machine, the scanner, the printer, everything that we need to prospect ores. And if we use this key, we get access to our own personal dimension here, which I believe we can just access from anywhere. And when we use this again, it will take us back to the original location. So this means that no matter which planet we're on, we can access our printer to prospect the area. We can put other things in here as well. Hopefully it takes us back to our base though. Yeah, right where we left off, that is perfect. Alright, now to build the other miner. Okay, miner number 2 has been acquired here, along with, I believe, all the rest of the components for this. We were able to pick up some more compressed chests, which we're going to use for the outputs, although it would be really nice if we could make an ender chest. Obviously, we still can't craft these things yet. We need the next tier of wand, along with IV emitters. Not going to happen. We need iridium as well, actually. But before we go check out this new planet, there is a little detour in Thaumcraft that might be able to help us out. So as you know, we can get the ender chests, which is how we got our original ender chests from the loot bags, if we enchant them. But to enchant them, we need one of these chases, which only have 3 uses, and I would like to use something called Thaumic Restorer. This thing from Thaumic Tinkerer, which lets you repair this, and you can basically infinitely use this. So that means we shouldn't lose our fortune book again. And we did actually get our fortune book back last episode from a zombie. I didn't expect to get this, but we can eventually get this up to fortune 3, and somehow we need to unlock this Thaumic Restorer, so it's somewhere here in the Thaumonomicon. There is a super useful wiki page that I found, which can give you the prerequisite research that you need in GTNH. I'll leave a link in the description if any of you guys are interested in that, but I believe we need spellbinding cloth, among other things. This is going to be a lot of research, and a huge detour from our original plan. Okay, that's the first research. Oh no, do we need to take more warp for this? I don't think we do, but this is the wrong research anyway. I'm on the wrong trail. I think it's this one we need. Yeah, this is the right trail. It's somewhere up here. Aha, there we go. One more research. Please be a small one. It's another big one. And the recipe is an arcane infusion. Alright, reinforced glass, thaumium, gold. It's very high in stability though, so we may need some more quicksilver to boost our stability on this thing. And remember, this is only a gamble as well. Like, getting this Thaumic Restorer doesn't guarantee us getting this ender chest, so should we quit while we're ahead? Nah, we're committed. Let's do this. Alright, gold plate and iron plate should complete this recipe. Let's check our stability with the abacus. Oh, we have plenty of stability, nothing to worry about here, so long as we have the aspect. I think we can start the altar with our scepter, right? It doesn't have to be a wand. Okay, fingers crossed. Thaumic Restorer, nice. So we need to get our fortune book back. Hopefully for the last time we need to extract some seed oil, chemical bathe them with some sticks. This is exactly the process we're trying to avoid here with this Thaumic Restorer. So with the sealed sticks we can make our chase and slowly work our way back up to fortune 3. Okay, so we got our fortune 3 books, our chase has 1 durability left. which means we can put this thing inside Thaumic Restorer, and I think with the goggles it tells us exactly what we need to restore this, so all it costs us is 2 precantatio, or no, that's perdatio. So I tried with the regular Essentia tube, it doesn't seem to work, unless I'm missing something. I think maybe we need the valve here. No. For some very weird reason here, apparently it takes instrumentum and not perdatio. I don't know what the deal with that is, but it works. And this means now that we have basically infinite Fortune 3 books. So to that end, let's claim a bunch of IV loot bags. I think we have a few in the quest book elsewhere. Let's also play this a little bit smart and just keep a Fortune 3 book in our AE system. In fact, not even, let's just put it in this chest here. This we're never going to touch. This mechanic is awesome, look at this, we just put the plate inside here, and it's magically restored. Okay, anyways, let's hope for the ender chest. We got 5 loot bags here. Oh, no ender chest. We got 2 ender tanks, but no ender chest. Well, it was always a gamble. That's cool. I didn't actually expect to get it anyway. I just wanted to get that Thaumic Restorer. Alright, so I've prepared all the machines in our Spectre dimension. We got our miner prepared. I think it's time we visit a new planet today. I believe there's also a dungeon here we can check out. You know, after all the time we took to prepare, I think this miner is actually finished anyway. So we're going to go back to Phobos, just so that we can have 2 of these things running on the new planet. There is more than 1 ore vein we would like to get. Here comes the bounce. Oh, that was a good one. That was a good one. Right next to a creeper. Oh, we got a fight going on, look at this. Who's going to win? I think the skeleton might take him. Oh, this is a long fight. Oh, the skeleton won. He got him. It looks like maybe it wasn't finished, and actually it just ran out of fuel. But we're gonna pick it up anyway. Look who's here to greet us on the way down as well, look at him. I don't think so. I did actually intend to go straight there, but I forgot the lubricant. Here. I read a comment from one of you guys suggesting that we should use the larger cells to fuel these things. So 8 of these is equivalent to a stack of the regular cells. Doubling the amount of fuel we give these things should make it almost enough to finish. But we're out of bronze, so we're not getting any more of these, so that's gonna do this for now. This is a funny looking place. More creepers. Okay, let's get a little bit of safety and get our oxygen set up. Unless maybe we can do it in the Spectre dimension. Hold on. Yeah, nice, we can fill our oxygen here. We don't have to have specific leaves and everything placed on every planet. Please take me back. Okay, it does work, it does work. I know I tested that earlier, but just to make sure. Let's see what sort of goodies we have around here then. We should have really upgraded those from LV. While we were on the topic of upgrades. Okay, 4 initial scans of the area reveals for us null. Null fluids. Lots of ores though. Oh, we did get our palladium ore. Look at this, the 3rd book. We got 1 more to open. Just 1 palladium ore I think we got. Yeah, look at that, very shiny here. Alright, anyways, it took a little bit of time to get set up, especially with mixing the drilling fluid on site here. And I'm stuck. But the first one, we're going to set down here on our palladium. We need to give this guy some maintenance. Are you happy? That doesn't belong there. I think that's the crowbar. Okay, we give this mining pipe and fuel. And we're off, nice. I've also included one of these item detector covers on here, just in case our chests at the overworld ever end up full. It means that this thing will automatically turn off and not void any of the outputs. Let's just make sure this is actually giving us ores. Yeah, we got gold from this, which automatically turned the machine off. And now it's back on. Awesome. Alright, the miner should be set up. The quest mentions here that we should be able to get some crushed naquada and quantium ore. Only available as small ores though, but because we have the multi-block, we get a fortune bonus. Yeah, right here, small naquada ore spawns between 5 and 25 on Ceres. I don't think we can get the pure ore until tier 4. Let's see if we can find this dungeon the quest book was talking about. That's some interesting generation right there. I assume we're just looking for a hole in the floor like the other ones. In which case it could take a while. Oh, wait a second, is that it right there? We may have got lucky, this is only like 2 minutes. I was expecting to have to fly around for ages. Yep, I think this is the dungeon. Yeah, if you guys ever make it here, don't touch these webs. They give you wither. Hello, creeper. He seemed bigger than usual. I guess he's evolved. Okay, this looks like our boss room. I have no idea what to expect here. Here goes nothing, I guess. Oh, we got a blaze. Is he really just that tanky? We just deal no damage. Oh, this is going to be a long one for sure. It seems that melee here is the best strategy. We can get the most damage off. We don't have to reload at all. Okay, it's literally been 10 minutes of left click, but I think we got him. Tier 3 dungeon key gives us more garbage, mostly. Apart from this thing, this is the whole reason why we're in the dungeon. Our tier 4 rocket schematic. It's gonna be a while before we can craft this though. While we're here, let's make sure we get the quest. Dungeon complete, nice. I think this also gives us another enchanted loot bag. I wonder if we get the ender chest from that thing. So I've been doing a little bit more prospecting around this planet. And look at this, we managed to find 3 more palladium veins here. It's kind of just a shame that we didn't get the ender chest, but oh well. We don't have the processing capability to do it all at once anyway, so... And we have to come back to collect the miners. Get toasted, skeleton. Look at him. Well, he moves slightly out of range. I think he's gonna live. Alright, we made it back to base. Our ores should be filling up with these chests. Oh, look at all that platinum. Oh, I love this. We can also get iridium metal, which, again, we do have to process, which I think we'll get to next episode. Checking over here at ore processing, I think it's still going. Yeah, we're still processing this. I think I'm going to have to refine this a little bit. And, of course, upgrade these PAs. You know what, let's see if we would have got our ender chest out of this loot bag. No, but we did get 8 IV circuits. Wow. I'll take it. Anyways, guys, I think we're going to wrap things up here. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all soon for some more Gregtech New Horizons.